if I showed you how to educate hundreds of patients per week, increase your referrals, and reduce your missed appointments, all in about an hour a week, would you do it?
Hey, welcome back to AMC. It's Dr. Miller. We're in a series on marketing and social media, and today we're going to cover the topic, your online presence. With Joel Slack, let's go ahead and get started.
Today, we're going to talk about a couple of things related to digital marketing and advertising. First, we're going to talk about why your digital presence matters to your practice. Next, we're going to talk about ways to integrate your online material into your existing marketing. And finally, we're going to take some steps to improve your marketing. Now, when I'm talking with chiropractors, the most common answers that I get about their digital presence go kind of like this. I have a website, but it doesn't do much for me. I get a lot of spam and not very many customers. I don't know who's seeing it or what's happening. Or I've heard Facebook is important, but I don't really know why or how to use it to help me get new patients. Or I paid a consultant a lot of money for a few months and it didn't really do anything and I didn't really see many results or many new patients in the door. Now, why is that a problem for your practice in particular? Well, lots of people are online, and it's often the first place that people go to look up something new these days. Roughly 80% of the US population uses social media in some form or another. Now, the average user spends several hours a day on these platforms, and approximately 2/3 of businesses are going to be doing some form of advertising online. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, that means a couple of things. Importantly, your customers and your potential customers are going to be checking out the services that they want online. Now, if it's not you, it's going to be somebody else. Online is often going to be the very first impression that many people have of you. They're going to check you out, even if it's a referral from a friend. They're still going to look up your website, your Facebook, any of your online material, and want to check you out before they make that call into your office, no matter how good the referral is. So you need a couple of things with that. Often, it's also a great way to keep your practice top of mind with your existing customers. When they're seeing your name, when they're seeing your content on a regular basis, that helps remind them both of things that they may need or things that could help their family or their friends. That's great for your referrals, even if it doesn't come directly through the website. There are a few important things to know about online marketing. First, and most important, this is not some kind of magic bullet, it's not standalone, and it's not something that you can expect to throw a bunch of money at to the exclusion of everything else and still expect success. The critical thing you need to know is that it works with your existing marketing. If you're doing community talks or referrals or other kinds of outreach, your online presence is going to work with those, not in replacement of them. That's super, super important. Make sure that you have a unified marketing experience. Now, we've got a lot of other videos about referrals and community outreach and marketing that you can check out, and we'll include links to those as well. Those are really important. They work together with your marketing. If you do get the occasional bad reply, don't worry about it. As long as you've been asking your good patients to write reviews, it will get drowned out in there. But you don't want to just leave it. Make sure you do a polite reply so that the people who do come and read that can see that you're taking the matter seriously, that you're proactive in working to solve the problem. Even if it's a silly complaint or somebody's just grousing about something that you can't do anything about, it will show up when you write a polite reply. Next, people need to know why you're awesome. People need to know why your practice is the best for them and why just picking the cheapest or the closest chiropractor may not be the best choice for their health. This is your opportunity not to sell them on something, but to educate your existing and your potential patients about why you are the best choice for their health. Additionally, general education is great online. When you take the time throughout the week to talk seriously about health, whether it's a quick video post or something that you've just written up, you're establishing yourself as a knowledgeable expert in your field. And when your existing patients see your post, they'll be reminded about what you do for them. And when potential new patients see your material, they might learn that you can help them. They may not know that you can, and this is your opportunity to explain what it is that you actually do and ways that you can help them that they may not have realized before. Some of these patients don't know that you can help them, and they'd be happy to come to you if they did know that you could. Finally, it's just a regular reminder. Many of your existing patients want to come in, but they're busy, or they forget, or they have a lot of other things going on in their life with the world. Seeing a post or a content from you is a great way to keep your practice top of mind and help reduce missed appointments because they remember, oh yeah, I've got an appointment coming up soon. These are all really great and important things that can be done very easily online. There are several free ways that you can get started. The most important thing to remember here is to be consistent. I can't stress that enough. Doing it a little bit here, a little bit there, isn't going to build up the kind of audience that you need organically. You have to be willing to stick with it and do it a couple times a week. It doesn't need to be long, it just needs to be regular and consistent. There's a couple things you can do. You can write a short post about some health topic. You can do a testimonial, or you can post a video talking about some services a couple times a week, or maybe even mix those up. Because of the volume of content on social media these days, not all of your patients or your existing patients are going to see all of your content. And so by doing it several times a week, you maximize the chances that they'll at least see something from you each week. Now, if you highlight a condition of the week or something like that in your office, do the same thing online. Let people know that you can help them. As we mentioned earlier, encourage your good patients to write a review for you. This is going to help build confidence in your services on Facebook, on Google, and other places when new people come to look, or even just encourage people who already are your patients that you are the best choice for their health, to really reinforce that idea. Now, on your website, you can again also highlight the services you offer, the conditions you treat, or something that you specialize in. You can also post testimonials from that. If you're posting them in your office or on your wall, use those same testimonials with permission on your website so that people can read for themselves from real customers what you can do for their health. If you're doing a class or a talk somewhere, by all means, put the date and time on there, even if it's just an online Zoom call. List that so that people who are interested can see that, they can sign up and register and join your talk when they may not have known that it was otherwise going to be there. Finally, encourage your patients to share the content that you post with their friends. If you have an article about some kind of health topic, encourage your patients to share that with their family and friends. Hey, did you know that this thing is the way that it is and that chiropractors can help with this condition? This is a great way to secure referrals, even if it doesn't come directly from that. Again, the new patient can check you out safely ahead of time and build that confidence in you even before they walk through your doors. Now, if you're doing all of these things and you want to keep going further, there's a couple ways that you can use paid services to expand your reach. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google all have paid services for advertising to help increase the range of your post, to show them to people who might not otherwise see them. This can be useful once you already have some content and you're posting regularly. This can include things like encouraging people to like your page, so then they will begin to see your content more frequently. You can also send them to your website or give them a new patient special that they can redeem right online. That's a really great way to get people connected with you. And finally, on places like Facebook, you can even set it up so that patients can make an appointment completely online, which is amazing because it just shows up digitally for you. That's a super great way to get both your existing patients and new patients connected with you and at least talking with you and starting those conversations. Remember, this works in conjunction with your existing content. Do all of the same things that you're doing offline, just online. Tell people about what you do, share your testimonials, share the ways that you can help them, and connect them with services that will bring them into your practice. It's all the same thing, but it will help make your practice even better when you do it online. This is a great way to educate your patients, increase your referrals, and reduce your missed appointments.
Hi, my name is Dr. Mark Snow. I practice in a small town, West Valley City, Utah. Been practicing here for a number of years, and I wanted to talk to you today about the use of social media in your marketing strategies. I've dabbled with social media for quite some time, but finally got serious about it recently and hired a company to do some social media advertising for me. This cost me about $9,000, so it was a pricey investment. However, it returned on that $9,000 about $30,000. So it was a good investment, and I would recommend the use of social media to anyone. However, I would recommend having a professional do it for you because trying it myself didn't do much for me in the past, just cost me money, but having a professional do it for me really made a difference. Again, Dr. Mark Snow, I'm in West Valley City, Utah, and I am a proponent for social media advertising.
Thanks for joining us today. We've got a training boot camp coming up in Atlanta on January 28th through the 31st. If you'd like more training like this, or just want to check out ways AMC can help your practice, contact us for a free guest pass today.